Today has turned out to be a very windy day, but we are on a freaking mission. We've had these struggles here and there with this fish, but I really want to try today to catch a sheep's head from the shore. As we know, sheep's head, really cool, very tasty. But around this area, trying to catch a keeper sheep's head, especially from shore, is not the easiest. I'm not the sheep's head whisperer. I think it's kind of a lot easier here if you're mobile in a watercraft. You can like hit up a bunch of pilings and stuff. It's a little bit different from shore. A lot of these places get hammered with fishermen. So number one, it is really windy. I did not know it was gonna be this windy. It's chilly, so that should hopefully be good for the sheep's head bite. And I do not have any bait. Around this time of year, my preferred bait would be little crabs, like little fiddler crabs. They sell them at a lot of these tackle shops. The only problem is that this time of year, they don't have any in stock. They like freaking fly off the shelves, dude. And I guess there's like complications, especially when the weather gets colder, getting inventory of the crabs into the bait shops. I called around, nobody has crabs, so we're gonna try to hopefully find our own bait here. We're gonna see what we can freaking do, man. So, yeah, we're gonna try to figure something out. I don't know if you guys can see all these little tiny holes in the ground. That is where some bait might be. It's just like, I don't know, it's cold, man. We're gonna dig and see if we can get a few. I'm just gonna dig this down. We'll keep looking, dude. I had to go an alternate route. This whole thing super crazy full of mud. So I guess what kind of happens is that when it gets cold out, these fiddler crabs go down in their holes and they kind of just stay there. They're not very active. Sometimes if you have a stick or something, you can kind of poke it around like perpendicular to the hole, sort of. You can get something to come out. See, this is in the sun. Anybody walking around here? All right, we've been playing around in the mud here for a little bit. Not much is going on. You guys can see the holes here, right? See, if I had like a house and somewhere to store crabs, I would like catch them beforehand and then just kind of like store them, you know? Oh boy. Oh, hold on. Hold on, this could be our savior, maybe, possibly. There's some rocks here. So we're looking for fiddler crabs, but there's also different types of crabs, and they hide under rocks like this. And when the tide comes up, they might just be left here. There's one. Oh, crab. All right, we might be in business. The rocks might save us. Oh my gosh. Okay. What is that? Oh my gosh. Please don't come off. Oh yeah. Oh. Freak, man.
That was the keeper. Oh, we're going all in now. They might be in here. Flipped a few more rocks. We've got some dudes on the... Now it's time for vengeance. Oh my gosh. There we go. Come on. What is that? Yes. Thank the Lord. That's a nice one too. I wonder if that's the same one. I doubt it. All right, chill, 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 chill. Oh my gosh. Oh man. All right, there we go, dude. First one on the shore for the day. All right. Not ideal conditions. Not ideal foot, but we're making something out of nothing, man. We need some more bait though. As I got here, there were some people that were fishing like right over there, so I didn't want to like talk too loud because it's kind of, you know, quiet and chill out here. This is basically what we are using. This is just a little Carolina rig, super small hook. I think this is a 2/0 circle hook that goes up to a 30-pound leader, and all we're doing is a little swivel, and this is a 1/2 ounce sinker, like super light, and more 30-pound fluorocarbon right there. All I'm doing is is going this way. We're just tossing this up near all these rocks and bridge pilings. Just kind of letting it flow down a little bit and find a spot to nestle in some rocks or whatever. And dude, that was the second bite. I'm not sure, that could have been the same fish. Like it's just a super hungry dude or something, maybe, possibly. But what is going on, man? Again, these are not ideal conditions. The water's super murky, super windy, no bait. But flipping these rocks is really saving us. This is exactly what I've been doing, just kind of cast it out, and then as it kind of settles, like right around this area, there's a bunch of rocks and everything around here. And I guess these dudes just scooting by, scouring the area, and just happen to come across a nice little juicy crab and just munch on it. I mean, these aren't like small sheephead either. That first one, I don't know what I was doing on that first one, man. I just completely sacrificed the shoe and the boot. Not the combo you want to sacrifice when you've got a broken foot. I shouldn't even be doing this, honestly, right now. I don't know what I'm doing. I am having fun, though. I will say that. I'm just hyped that, I mean, we've been here for a little bit. We already caught freaking dinner, man. That is so sick. After I couldn't find fiddlers earlier, I was like, I don't know, dude. And I just packed some artificial stuff so I could maybe throw that around here. Everything has worked out so far. Everything except not being covered completely in mud. Uh-oh. That could be why we're not getting a bite right now. Well, welcome to sheephead fishing. We still got our bait on there. Let's go. That just like happens a lot, especially like when you're just a bank fisherman trying to fish for these sheephead. Oh, hopefully you guys can hear me, dude. Ooh, that wind is whipping. Oh my goodness. But yeah, especially when you're just a bank fisherman, it's a lot harder to get out of the snags sometimes, and you could just lose a lot of gear. Oh my gosh, this wind is just freaking smacking us from the side here. All right, let's see if we can get this back into play. I thought we were in a good spot, but we were literally snagged like over there somewhere. Anybody hungry? This is so cool, man. I just don't know how we lost that first one. Like literally right at the bank, circle hook just popped out. But yeah, man, we're definitely learning. These sheephead kind of figured out. I guess you can really catch them at any tide supposedly, but the higher tides seem to particularly be better just because like they feed on barnacles and crabs and stuff, and there's a lot more forage, especially for a bank fisherman at higher tides. Getting bit, dude. Oh my gosh, my bail was open. Thank God for the circle hook, dude. Freaking L hook set. What is this? Okay, hey, I'm not mad about that. Yes, these dudes eat the crabs too. Little mangrove snapper. I didn't even know these dudes were around here. Chill. Got them crazy little teeth there. All right, well, another species for the day. Pew. Whew. Dude, these crabs are freaking runners, man. All I'm doing is flipping the rock, and once they see daylight, it's like phew, turn into a freaking track star. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, what is that? Oh yeah. Another one. Definitely not nearly as big as the first one we got. I don't even think that's a keeper. They only have to be 12 inches in Florida, which is kind of crazy. This one might be a keeper, actually. Here we go, man. Technically our third of the day, but I guess our second, technically. Oh, frick. Oh, that's what we want. Oh my gosh. Kelsey's gonna be like, what the heck? All in the hat. Oh my gosh, dude.
Hello? Hello? Hey, man. What's up, dude? How you doing? Tell the people. Oh my gosh. Hello. Yes, hello. Okay, so this, I think, is like the beginning of the winter arc here in Florida. We've got the fire on right now. It is going to get cold here for like the next, I don't know how long. And by cold, I don't mean like cold, like up north, like, you know, ice and stuff. But it does get pretty chilly, and sometimes like it gets down to freezing or below freezing at night, which we got to be careful because we do live in an RV. We don't like want our pipes and stuff to freeze. There could be some complications with that, but yeah, man, as the weather gets kind of cooler here, though, I found like November, December, January are kind of like, honestly, my favorite months to fish here in Florida. And again, if you guys don't know, I'm like up, like all the way up, like in northern Florida. Redfish, trout, flounder season is going to open again at the end of this month. Also, sheep's head, dude. I'm telling you, if we can get in the kayak pretty soon, I have a ton of spots I want to hit. If it's windy like today was, though, I don't think I'd be in that freaking kayak, man. It was, yeah, that wind was whipping. And the thing about it, I don't know how to explain it. There were some technical difficulties. I had the wire plugged in, but it wasn't registering, and then like I couldn't use the microphone. So for like most of the time we were out there, it was freaking like you guys could hear the wind. We all heard the freaking wind, so hopefully you still have your ears. I don't know, sometimes I watch videos and I kind of like the wind noise. She was howling, that's for sure. We came in, no bait. We had to go find it ourselves, get it out the mud. I'm just like, dude, even in the beginning of this video, I was like, I've not had the most luck with sheep's head, especially from the bank. Around this time of the year, they should be around areas like that and feeding and bridges and dock pilings and all that. So we knew the opportunity was there, but oh man, I'm just sad we caught a few. RIP to the boot and the shoe. Don't worry though, we got a backup boot. Let me know what you guys' favorite brand of like mud boots are, or just like fishing boots in general that maybe come up to like, you know, where this boot is, but they're like waterproof, like, you know what I mean? You can spray them down with a hose and clean them off. That would have at least saved one of my feet today. We're gonna get the sheep's head out. We're gonna cook it up. We're gonna feast. I believe this video is gonna be uploaded the day after Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to all y'all. Just make sure, man, whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you're going through, you know, whether it's a broken freaking foot or just, you know, anything, everybody's going through something. Just know that everything happens for a reason, and like 2 Chainz said, man, if you woke up today, you win. All right, so here we go. One beautiful, fresh sheep's head fillet. I just vacuum sealed the other one. We're just gonna throw it in the freezer. How you doing, dude? So I don't think I told you guys this, but I'm gonna be headed back home. But more importantly, we're going up to Pennsylvania, all the way up to like the Pocono areas is where my wife Kelsey's family is. That is a pretty darn far drive. We are going for Thanksgiving, and she hasn't seen them in a while. She's been working and doing stuff down here. Right now she's doing some work stuff, so when she gets home, gotta get everything all packed up, and we are going to be headed up there tomorrow. So if you're watching this after Thanksgiving, technically this was filmed like the week before Thanksgiving, which that is rare. I know a lot of YouTubers like pre-film, and some people are just like stacked up for like freaking months. When you see a video from me, most of the time I like literally just filmed it. Usually there's like a lot of stuff going on, and I edit all these videos myself, so whenever I get it, I just kind of post. But yeah, man, we're making a long drive yet again. I don't know how many times this has been that we drove up this year, but I blame him. I just want him to, you know, experience things. But yeah, that's just like a little update for you guys. By the time you guys are actually seeing this video, I'll probably almost be back down here. Hopefully it's warmer down here because I know it's gonna be freaking cold. It was snowing today up there. They're sending pictures. All right, let's get right into this, man. Heat on, butter in pan, fish in pan. I know I always talk about it, but there's just nothing like catching fresh fish and then bringing it back and cooking it up. This should fry up here real quick. I literally just poured like a little bit of salt all over it. We're gonna go ahead and season it after we cook it, but we're gonna make a freaking fire taco. When's the last time we made a fish taco? It's been like too long. All right, let's get this taco time initiated. Oh, first day, you didn't even put any seasoning on it. Bam! You guys know we had to whip out the all static seasoning. I sometimes prefer to put this on after I cook, just like with other spicy seasonings, because I live in a camper, and sometimes if you cook with spicy stuff like this, it just kind of gets the air in the whole camper. It makes it kind of spicy, and I have a dog, and he is not the biggest fan of that. He starts sneezing and stuff. Seasoned fresh, looking very nice. Again, if you guys want to support the channel and pick up a bottle of this, especially, you know, as a Christmas gift or for yourself or whatever you're thinking, man, link down in the description below. It really does help support the channel. And yeah, it's really cool to see all the recipes you guys use with that. Cheese, a little onion action. We got this buffalo sauce at the store because they were actually out of a different buffalo sauce. This stuff's actually really good. So it kind of was like a blessing in disguise. A little heat on heat action. And you know we gotta hit them with the citrus, man. Oh yeah. And there we go. Freshly caught, freshly cooked fish taco. Loaded up with the First State fixins. I know not everybody would put this stuff on their taco. Let me know what you would put on your fish taco. Think about sheephead. Look at that. It's like such a firm, beautiful white meat. Like this is honestly, it really don't get much better than that. I'm trying to fold this thing up real quick. How much would you pay for that at the restaurant? Over under 50 cents. Oh, all right, we're leaking. Let's give this thing a shot, man. Simple, elegant, 10 out of 10, totally worth the mud. This is a fish I really want to catch more of. One, because they're really fun to fight, but they're also very good table fare. This is honestly up there, possibly in top 3. I'm gonna go demolish this here in a second. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen the last video, I would definitely recommend checking that out. We went to New Smyrna Beach, which is like the shark capital of the world. We did some fishing over there. We caught really nice big fish. What are you doing? That was a fun day. It was like 4 hours of driving in one day. So if you haven't checked that one out, dude, I'm just doing so much driving these days. But yeah, man, we have a lot of cool stuff on the list for the near future. Just stay tuned. Again, thank you guys so much for all the freaking support. I apologize for the audio in this video being completely dusty. It was overall kind of a struggle of fishing experience, but that just goes to show, man, it's just like real life. Sometimes it's not always going to be perfect, it's not always going to be easy, but if you stick it through, it can be rewarding. Right, man? Hello? He's mentally preparing for the drive. But yeah, man, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Again, better videos are going to be coming out real soon. That's all I'm going to say. I just thank you guys so much for all the freaking support. All I got to say, man, is let's keep this rolling. Thank y'all for watching. See you next video.